You learn that when he comes home at 4 in the morning and sits on the edge of the bathtub fully dressed and stares at the tile for 20 minutes, the correct thing is not to speak. The correct thing is to run the water, hand him the towel, go back to bed. You learn that he sleeps with a gun under the mattress and that this is not a metaphor, and that after the second month, you stop noticing it is there, and that the day you stop noticing is a day you should have noticed. You learn how to make tea the way his grandmother made it. You learn how to love a man in a language he will never let you read. One night in October, you come out of the bedroom because you heard a sound, and there is a man on the living room floor. He is not dead. He is crying. His face is wrong. One side of it is wrong. And Victor is crouched in front of him, speaking Russian very softly, and the man is nodding and nodding and nodding. Victor sees you. His face does not change. He holds up one finger. Go back. You go back. In the morning, the living room is clean. The rug is different, newer, paler. There is coffee. There are fresh flowers and a glass on the counter that were not there the day before. He asks you what you want for breakfast. You say, eggs. He makes you eggs. He slides the plate across the counter and he looks at you. And for 1/2 second, there is a question in his eyes. And the question is, are you still here? And you pick up the fork and you are still there. You never speak about the living room, not for the rest of your life. He starts to talk on the very quiet nights about a house in Montenegro, a small house, white walls, a lemon tree in the yard, a view of the Adriatic that you can only see if you stand on the second step of the outside staircase. He describes it the way a child describes the moon. He says, maybe one day. He says, if I'm still here. He does not say what here means. You start to dream about the house. You sketch the kitchen on the back of a diner receipt one Sunday afternoon, where you'd put the table, which wall you'd paint, where the cat would sleep. He folds the receipt carefully and puts it in his wallet. He does not mention it again. But 6 months later, when you need a business card and he hands you his wallet, the receipt is still there. Worn soft at the creases, carried like a photograph, like proof. It ends on a Tuesday in February. He tells you very calmly, over breakfast, that you are going to visit your mother in Ohio for 2 weeks. You say, my mother lives in New Jersey. He says, she is in Ohio now. I have moved her. She is safe. The ticket is on the counter. The car is downstairs. You leave in 3 hours. You say, what is happening? He says, nothing. Please go. And you see in his face that this is the first time in his entire life he has ever used the word please and meant it. You go. You don't pack. He packs for you. In the hallway, before you leave, he holds your face in both hands for a long time without kissing you. He presses his forehead to yours and he breathes and you breathe and he says something in Russian you don't understand and he will not translate and he will never translate. Then he opens the door. 3 days later, your phone rings from a number that has no name. It rings once. It stops. You understand? You do not turn on the news. You do not need to. When you come back to New York 2 weeks later, your key still fits the door of his apartment, but the apartment is empty. The gun is gone. The clothes are gone. The receipt with the kitchen drawn on it is gone. In the middle of the living room floor, there is one envelope with your name spelled the way only he spelled it, with the Russian K, and inside is enough money to pay for community college 3 times, and a key on a plain iron ring and a single slip of paper with an address on it, a village in Montenegro. No note, no goodbye, no promise, no note. You sit on the floor of the empty apartment for a long